So how do you hold a police officer accountable for breaking the law? We are out here because we want the District Attorney, Nancy O'Malley, to reopen an investigation that we know to be biased. The only side of the story she took was the story of the police officer. That's the problem in Oakland right now, that anytime a police officer writes a police report, it's looked at like it's gospel.
Alan was 18 years old and was about to graduate from Skyline High School here in Oakland. Alan was shot and killed by Masso. Over a dozen witnesses said that Alan had no weapon and posed no threat to the officer. We want Nancy O'Malley to open an investigation in the brutal murder for Alan Blueford, my 18-year-old son, my baby son that he just decided to kill. You're not the judge. Nancy O'Malley, hold him accountable. Hold him accountable. Hold him accountable.
Like every other police report of officers murdered, you know what the verdict came back as from Nancy O'Malley's office? That it was a justifiable homicide. They had a reason to stop Alan Blueford, and they also had a reason to shoot him.
This could not happen to anybody else. We're sick and tired of our kids dying.
Well, my brother, he was killed 2 years ago on January 22nd, 2011. And they said it was justified as homicide. And then 2 days ago on NBC News, Belusa, that was partnered with Bat that night when they killed my brother, said that it was unjustified, basically. And they said the only reason why he didn't want to make a statement is because he was basically didn't want to get his job taken, or he was worried about his family. But still, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't got my brother. Right now, I'm just not trying to cry. I haven't been to a lot of protests because it's hard for me to come up here because I miss my brother and it hurts.
How every time that you shoot an unarmed person, does the district attorney, who's responsible for holding people accountable for murders, come back with a verdict of justifiable homicide?
You see, not only are they not prosecuted, not only are they not fired, but many times they are promoted.
That's right.
Every single moment that the Blueford family is robbed and deprived of justice, just as they were robbed and deprived of their son, every single child in the city of Oakland is endangered by the OPD.
We need people who appreciate justice enough to go up against the system and to make the system right.
This is a system in Oakland that has to be broken.
That's right.
It's corrupt.
Right.
The only thing I want is justice for my brother and Bat to go to jail. And even though Belusa didn't shoot him, still something, he lose a job. But I want Bat to go to jail, fired, and off for all the kids and all the moms and dads that lose their family in police shooting. I just hope y'all keep your heart strong and stay fighting each day because I'm lonely. It's hard.
You'll see him again. You'll see him again.
The next time a police officer, an OPD officer kills a black man, guess what the DA's office is going to come back with as the investigation? A justifiable homicide.
But you know what, we stand with this young man. I know what he's going through. It's hard to come out and speak when someone has been robbed from you, when someone has been stolen from you, someone that you love and someone that you look forward to. My son told me, "Oh, Mom, I'll be back." And he didn't come back. And these police officers that, you know, decide and make judgment to take other lives, their job is to protect and serve. And that's not what's going on. They're stealing our children from us.
So how do you hold an officer accountable who the system is placing at a status above the law? And then the investigation already came back. She said it's justifiable, so what do? They're leaving us with no other choice. No other choice but to organize, mobilize, and we are going to hold them accountable.
Jail killer cop!